All right, finding out you have cancer, certainly very stressful, very scary, and especially true for children.
But folks at Maine Health's Maine Children's Cancer Program in Scarborough are giving the kids and teens that they care for something to look forward to, a gift box called the Ouchie Box. Hannah Yeshivi joins us from Scarborough to explain what it is and why it means so much to these young patients. Good morning, Hannah.
Hi, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Once a child or teen pays a visit to their doctor, gets treatment, or has any sort of follow-up appointments, they get to go to the Ouchie Box afterwards, pick a prize, and take home. Libby was just 2 years old when she was diagnosed with cancer. For the past 6 years, the Roman family has found a way to give back by keeping the Ouchie Box full of goodies. When Sarah, 9-year-old Libby, and her father get off from school and work, they do this. Go to 16 locations to drop off donation toy boxes for the Ouchie Box drive.
And it's just grown every single year.
First up, Gray Bar in Portland.
You donate toys and they go to kids who have cancer and go to chemo, stuff like that.
But let's bounce back a bit. This is why the Roman family does this.
7 years ago, Libby was diagnosed with Langerhans cell histiocytosis at the age of 2. She had a tumor on her orbital bone on her eye.
Libby received all her treatments at the Maine Children's Cancer Program at Maine Med.
In February, she will be 6 years cancer-free.
For the past 6 years, the family has found a way to give back.
They saved our daughter's life, and we know what we went through, and we want to make it as easy as possible for other parents.
Easier by keeping this box full of rewards for kids and teens at the hospital.
It gives them something to look forward to after their treatment. They can select anything they want out of there.
Her very last chemo treatment, my husband and I brought her to the box and we opened it up and it was pretty much empty. So we were like, this is not okay, not just for her, but for any kiddo.
So they took it upon themselves to keep this program going.
And then I approached my boss here at Amigos, and he was like, absolutely, let's have a box here.
Now 16 locations have boxes open for donations.
Some families don't have a lot of money because they can't do a job because their kid is going through chemo treatment. So when they get a toy, it feels great for them.
Deirdre Hogan is Libby's clinical social worker and is in charge of bringing the box to kids after their medical appointments. 15 to 18 kids come here per day.
We ask because of COVID, and this is the hard part, but kids usually do a great job with a little direction. We just ask them to look with their eyes, and what we'll do is we'll kind of show them the options, which are always changing. Usually when kids come here with their families, they have to spend a lot of time here. Sometimes they're getting lengthy infusions for chemotherapy, or they're coming in for injections, things like that. And so it's difficult to be here. And just to know that they have something waiting for them.
Sometimes there's a lot to look through, and we just wanted to make sure that was always the case.
And that has been the case for the past few years, where tons of donations have kept kids with a smile on their face.
For me, I do it for Libby, but I do it for all the kids after her.
The Roman family can't keep the Ouchie Box filled without your donations. They're collecting toy donations for kids and teens until December 20th at 16 different locations throughout Maine. If you can't give a toy, don't worry. They're also taking cash donations, and those will be turned into gift cards to buy groceries, gas, or any prizes for teens. I will include a link on our News Center Maine website with all of the 16 locations if you're interested in helping out with this effort. And Lee, I know you know the Roman family and how passionate they are about this effort.
Yeah, Hannah, so glad you did this story. I met Libby when she was 2 years old, when she was first diagnosed, and her family as well. We've become super close since, so she's doing great. She looks great. You did a great job with that story, and yay, Libby, yay, Chris and
Yay,
Sarah.
Ouchie Box.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thanks, Hannah.